Never allow yourself to make this mistake, okay? I'm speaking from experience. Y'all see this tree right here? I like this tree. Y'all gonna be seeing this tree. I like it. I like the way it looks in the background. Anyways, I just want to encourage people to never make the mistake of allowing anything else to become more important than God. Oh man, somebody just got repoed. Hopefully it's just a toe. Never allow anything else to become more important to God. And when I say that, what I'm talking about is, of course, everything else, but what I'm speaking more about is, you know how when you first get, born again and you're on fire for God, and all you want is Him, but then when you start to mature, you might start to see people get healed. You might start to see demons getting casted out. You start to experience these spiritual things, different financial breakthroughs, just good things just happening in your life, and there's no explanation but God. This video is to say that never allow any of those things to become more important than God, especially power. I remember, and I'm speaking as a from experience. I can remember when I thought the move of God was, people getting healed, demons getting casted out, miracles happening. I thought this was how you tell that God is here. And it's not that. It doesn't mean that He's there, but what it can do is it can grab you, right? And you'll begin to seek after healings and seek after casting out demons. You'll begin to seek out the works of God more than you'll begin to seek Him out. I hope I'm making sense. So never let anything else, no financial breakthrough, nothing take the place of getting to know God, getting along with Him and stuff. A few people, it's like, man, God is using you. God spoke through you. I needed to hear that. And that's cool, man. And for a split second, I thought to myself, man, I hope He is using me, to affect people. But then the more that I thought about it, it's like, man, I'm not satisfied with that. And I believe it was Moses that God spoke to, and He told him that my grace is sufficient, and I never want to be satisfied with, what people say, what God does. I always want to be seeking more of Him. So I speak from experience when I say that when you begin to chase other things will show up, and I used to think that power was, and I'm talking about spiritual power, was the sign of the move of God, right? And what happened was I ran into a ministry that actually was a witchcraft ministry, and power was flowing there. There were what looked like healings, what looked like miracles, what looked like demons getting casted out, but actually what it was a warlock, and he was swapping out demons, and it looks like people getting delivered. They're swapping out illnesses, so it looks like people are getting healed, and all these different things, and all along they're doing this witchcraft, and that was a result of me taking my eyes off of God and putting my eyes on things that look like God, seeking after power. So never, I hope this encourages somebody, never allow any sum of money or anything that you get or anything to take the place of you knowing God, having that hunger for just Him alone. I believe He told Moses that my grace is sufficient, and the more I thought about that, it's like, yeah, His grace is sufficient, man. And just God using me, I'm not satisfied with that. I want more and more of God, so I hope y'all have that same hunger. So be encouraged today. Y'all be blessed. Peace.